Hello, I'm in the garage again, and I didn't think I was going to do this because it hadn't been going very well. I really want to put vinyl on the truck in order to make it look at least identifiable in the parking lot. I bought a kit that's, I think it's Toyota colors, yellow, orange, and then red. And it was a kit. It came pre-cut and everything, and thought, yes, what a good what a good deal. But the vinyl was very good quality, but the quality of the cuts were really bad. So I thought, okay, maybe I can just do this myself. So I bought just a, where am I? Amazon, right, everything's Amazon. 12-inch by 5 feet strip that's non-cut. The one that I bought came pre-cut. So you can see that's a door handle. The problem is that I need this edge to go around the side of the door, or at least up against the side of the door, but it didn't. And I wasn't really very happy, and this is a little bit darker than I wanted. But I used this as a general guide for what I did. So I bought these strips. Then I made my own cutouts where I thought I wanted to be down by the flare here at the bottom, a hole for the insignia, because I thought, well, maybe I just take the insignia off. But then I thought, well, I kind of like it, but I didn't want it to be, it's too hard to cut out the individual letters. So I did this. I learned my lesson. I had to do it again. But the beauty of this is that this way it goes on the right side, and if you just turn it around, it's the pattern for the other side. So I did actually go through a $20 roll and make some mistakes, but this actually helped me to perfect what I'm doing. Anyway, the vinyl comes with these little credit cards. They are really, in my opinion, too sharp. Amazon, it's got felt on it. This works much better. So I've actually used the dry method and the wet method, and this 3M vinyl is actually pretty forgiving. Excuse me. I was afraid to use the water when I'm brushing up. I actually did this one using the wet method, going up from the bottom and then pulling down from the top down. But this one, I actually did dry on top, and then I used the wet method here on the bottom. Both worked really good. I don't know if you can see this around the door handle, but there's a dip. There's a dip here, and what they say is heat gun. Make it hot, and then press your fingers on it. Really so good. So right now, I'm super happy with the results. I really like the 3M material. The only thing is the stuff that they sent me for the kit that I didn't like had a very thick clear over it, the outer adhesive, whereas this 3M comes with a very thin clear overcoat. If you put masking tape on the side and you peel the masking tape up, the clear comes with it pretty easily. However, as long as you've stuck the decal down, shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway, super stoked right now. Hopefully this won't be a vinyl removal video. So it's going pretty well. I have the second long piece on. This part is actually a complex curve. There's a body line that goes here. The original kit that I got actually had a split, which I think the idea was to make it easy to go across this compound curve. But I did this lower part wet. Spray the sticker, spray the door, and that actually went super easy. I was really afraid that it was gonna buckle or bubble. That didn't happen. I've lost it, but somewhere down here, I actually found I did have a bubble, like pretty deep in the sticker itself. I didn't want to have to pull that up, so I took a razor blade, I just pierced it, and then with the felt side of that squeegee, and all the air came right out. Yellow part, the orange and the red. So the yellow part is finished. I just have to put this yellow part here, and then I'll be done. I don't have a second yellow strip, and so I want to make sure that I have the template before I actually put the yellow stripe on. The other thing that I wanted to talk about really quick is this 3M tape. You can write on it in 3M tape, the vinyl, you can write on it in Sharpie, and then you can peel off the upper piece and there's no Sharpie left. So I've been using that quite a bit in order to help me trim and make adjustments. This upper part here, it actually ends right about here, and I had to cut a second piece, but I just wrote on it with Sharpie and then cut it and then put it on. I think overall I am very happy with the overall effect. So if we back up here you get a better shot of the overall side of the truck. Very happy with it. Can't wait to hardly put the last yellow piece on, and then I'll give you the final. I've only done just this one side. The other side has no vinyl on it at all. Useful tools. I bought this cutting board at a fabric place, straight edge. This actually, at first I thought I wasted my money. It's a rotary razor for fabric. But actually, for fine adjustments, I use this quite a bit. So that was helpful. All right, I'm almost done. As you can see, two things happened since the last time. Number one is the yellow is still missing. And number two is I decided to go ahead and extend the stripe all the way down to the bottom of the door, down there. So this is what the completed side looks like, the extension at the bottom and the full yellow stripe. So I'm just waiting for my replacement yellow vinyl for the other side. You can see it's not perfect. I have little gaps all over the place. But overall, I'm happy. I will be able to find my truck in the parking lot now. One of the things that I think I've discovered, having done this now, is the wet method actually is quite a bit better. I feel like the vinyl is much smoother. For the small pieces here at the bottom of the door, you can't tape it and then you can't do the fold method. You just have to spray, and then you stick it on. If you use the dry method, well, I don't know that that's going to go very well. But with the wet method, you can peel it up again and lay it and make little corrections. So I really think if I was going to do this again, I'd do the wet method for sure.